Hello everyone, Late Blight here, and it's time to start a new Let's Play. Yes, I'm here to bring you a new DOS game today. I'm doing this Let's Play by myself. I got a lot of feedback on my last big Let's Play, and most of it was good. A lot of people liked the Let's Play, and it went well, I think. But a lot of people said that it was distracting to have too many people commenting on the game all at once, and I can kind of see that. I think that joint commentary is good in general, and it has its place, and it can definitely liven up certain situations. But there's also something to be said for the idea that having too many people talking about the game all at once kind of detracts from the game and ends up resulting in too much banter between people. So I'll probably do more joint Let's Plays in the future, but for now, I'm taking us back to our roots. This is just me and a game, and a microphone, and you, the viewers, of course. So what's the game? The game is also kind of a harken back to a different time, and a more traditional or older time, because the game is very old-fashioned. I can pretty much guarantee that virtually all of you have never even heard of the game before, let alone played it or seen it. So here we go. What is the game? I'll show you in just a minute. Corby's Murder Mystery. Now, right away you can tell just by looking at this that this runs on AGI, Sierra's original adventure game interpreter, which was used for Sierra's early adventures, like the first 3 King's Quest games, the first 2 Space Quests, the first Police Quest game, the first Leisure Suit Larry, and a few other random games like Gold Rush, and at least the first Manhunter. I'm not sure about the second Manhunter. This is a fan-made game, so don't expect too much in terms of quality. Some of the graphics are kind of amateurish, but it borrows a lot from the kernel's Bequest, and you'll see that as we go along. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I'm just going to kind of launch into the game a little bit. So it asks, is this your first time playing? Well, I'll say yes so we can see the introduction. The game was programmed by Corby. Well, what do we have here? There is a letter in your mailbox. Imagine that. Who puts letters in mailboxes anyway? I mean, come on. Opening it up, you read it. It says that you and your friends are invited to your uncle's mansion in the countryside for the weekend. Your uncle has left for vacation and wants you to look after the place. Oh boy. Wow! You gotta go tell your friends about this. They're going to flip. Oh boy, look at all these friends. Hey guys, we get to spend the weekend at an old mansion in the country. Who's in? Yeah, let's go, everyone says. Can I just say I find it incredibly annoying when people spell "ya" like that? I understand it's supposed to be cool or hip, but I was raised to understand that it's spelled Y-E-A-H. Oh well. We can take my van, Ryan says. And in case you're wondering who all these people are, yes, the game is about to introduce them to us. You and your friends gather their belongings and prepare for their exciting weekend. The story is also by Corby. What a lovely day for a drive in the country. This is going to be a great weekend. That van does not look large enough to hold those 10 people that we saw in that room, assuming that all those people are going. Well, almost there. You're very excited. Who knows what will happen? The music was also by Corby. In fact, I'm getting the impression that most things in this game were done by Corby. You might be getting that impression as well. Well, here we are. Wow! Would you look at this old place? It's huge. Well, this should make for an interesting weekend. Let's meet the characters. Folks, pay attention to this part. This part is actually pretty important. You do want to meet the characters, and I'll explain why a little bit later, but pay attention, because this is important. So first we have this guy in a red shirt. This is Brent Bowman. Loves to drink and an all-around nice guy. He has the habit, I wonder if that's like a hobbit, of passing out way too early in the night. Also, he can be quite accident-prone. That white line next to him is actually him holding a cigarette. This is Chris Curry. Plays in a band with Corby and loves to smoke cigarettes. He has a dog named Buddy and is Corb's best friend. Corby, by the way, is the protagonist of the game, the player character of the game. This is Jessica Shanahan, a fun, pretty, and Chris's ex-girlfriend. Something about that sentence structure seems wrong to me, but okay. She is currently in high school and always knows how to have a good time. Oh, this is, as you can see, the token black gentleman who appears to have white hands. This is Joe Harvey. He has been arrested many times. He has been arrested many times for possession of illegal narcotics and loves to have a fun time. This is Chris's arch enemy. Seriously now, the one black guy in the game, they had to make him having been arrested for possession of narcotics. Well, at least he knows how to... Well, it doesn't say he knows how to have a fun time, just he loves to have a fun time, so, okay. Here we go. Blonde guy, green shirt. This is Jay Gravel. He works the night shift at the YMCA and enjoys a good snack. He is currently dating Steph. Who is Steph? We'll find out soon. This is Megan Schroeder. She plays drums for Chris and Corb and is quite an amazing girl. She is known to act a bit strange at times and enjoys calling Corby a jerk. Yeah, I know these character introductions are a little bit silly. Bear with me. We're getting there. We're almost done. This is Mel... I apologize, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her last name. An aspiring veterinarian. Loves all animals, maybe a little too much, and has a boyfriend. I think that black line across this gentleman's face is his mustache. This is Ryan Press, Corby's other best friend. He's into Buddhism, is a vegetarian, and frequently acts a bit crazy. All around, he is a fun guy. This is Stacy Lacroix, Corby's twin sister. She is currently in university at Ottawa. Oh man, are these people Canadian? Okay, she's in university at Ottawa taking business. How boring, she tends to party a bit too much. Why is this woman's hair off to one side like that? It's a little disconcerting. This is Steph, also known as Squirtball. Do we want to know why? I'm not sure that we do. She is dating Jay and loves to draw. She's currently employed as a telemarketer. Ooh, that sucks. I feel sorry for her. It's the dog who they had to draw up there so he wouldn't blend in with the brown floorboards. This is Buddy, Chris's dog. He is quite cool and enjoys a good drink from the toilet. And what dog doesn't? Oh, and this is you. This is the player character. This is Corby Lacroix, boy genius and quite handsome. He'll be solving any murders that take place this weekend. You might also recall that the creator of the game is named Corby Lacroix, so this is basically him putting himself as the protagonist of the game. I don't know if this game is meant to be autobiographical, but oh well. Okay, this is how the game works. You have to talk to each character, type talk to Brent, for example, in each act to advance to the next act, okay? After talking to each character, you'll then search for any bodies around the mansion. Fair enough. When discovering a body, there are several things you should do. First, look at the person who has died. Okay, that's a good start. 2, search the body. 3, pick up any clues lying around. That should be lying around the body. I hate it when people say laying when they mean lying, even though I know they are trying to avoid sounding like they're not telling the truth, but there are different definitions of the verb lying. Pick up any clues that are lying around the body. At the end of the game, you'll be asked who murdered who, so write down any clues and make sure you take all the clues. Okay? When meeting a person in the mansion, be sure to ask about all the other characters. Type ask about Megan, for example. Make sure you write down what they say, as they are important clues. Oh yeah, be sure to save your game often. Press F5 to save your game, F7 to restore your game. And there's the absence of a closing parentheses here. Well, that's it. Enjoy the game. Thank you. Act 1. all the acts are introduced with Scott Joplin's The Entertainer, so, which in my opinion is a rather overused piece of music. It's a catchy tune, it just gets used a little too much. So here we go, this is how the game begins, and somehow we get 2 points just for starting the game. I guess playing the game is such a virtuous act that you get 2 points for doing it. So, a few things. You probably already got the idea that this game has a lot of typos and weird sort of grammatical non sequiturs in it. I'm going to make fun of it a lot just because that's the thing to do. I mean, you know, it's a Let's Play and it's a game that's being played, and so kind of one of the things you do when you play a game is to make fun of it. I'm not trying to be the angry video game nerd or anything, but that's just, you know, par for the course, right? I want to emphasize that I don't dislike this game. Actually, I do quite like this game. I wouldn't be playing it if I didn't. There are a lot of downsides to it. Obviously, you know, if you're not used to these kinds of graphics, then the graphics will seem horribly old-fashioned to you. But if you're like me, you love these graphics and think, wow, this is just like a real Sierra adventure. Some of the writing is kind of hokey. You know, there's not much in the way of presentation. It doesn't have a lot of music or fancy special effects or anything. But it was all made by one guy. I want to emphasize it was all pretty much all made by that one person, Corby. And I really do appreciate that he actually took the time and effort to finish this adventure game. There are a lot of fan-made AGI games like this which people start and never finish because it's hard. Really, it's hard to make a game like this. And I really do appreciate that Mr. Lacroix took the time and effort to actually do all the graphics. I mean, some of the graphics are ripped off from other Sierra games, you'll probably notice, but most of them appear to be completely original, so he made them himself. He did all the programming, all the writing, not that there's that much story or script in the game, but you know, it's a lot of work. If you've never made a game like this, it's tough. It is a lot of work, and I'm sure that it must have taken quite a bit of dedication to finish. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look around. So this is our room. This is your bedroom. You're sharing it with Brent and Chris. Your bed should not be capitalized. Your bed is the one on the top left. There are lamps and 2 dressers here. Okay, so this is our bed up here. And who's this guy? This is why you should pay attention. Remember when I said you should pay attention when the game's introducing the characters? This is why. There is no way to figure out who these people are if you don't remember them. So, who was the guy in the blue shirt who loved to smoke? That I happened to write them all down. So this was this is Chris, I believe. You can also get a hint because remember this is a room you're sharing with Brent and Chris. So by process of elimination, you can say look Brent, and if he's not around, you can say look Chris. Chris is on the bed having a cigarette, one of his favorite pastimes. Okay, let's talk to Chris. Hey, Corb, I can't believe we got to stay in this old mansion. Have a cigarette with me. Okay. Smoke? You don't have any. Don't have any what? I guess cigarettes. Can we look in the dresser? There are 2 dressers here. The only you have access to is the one next to your bed. I'm going to prove the game wrong by looking in this dresser. Open dresser. You open your dresser, even though this is not ours, and find you cigarettes and lighter. You take it with you. Alright, now we have you cigarettes and lighter. Let's go ahead. Can we smoke now? Oh, yes, we can. Ah, that felt great. You feel very relaxed. What's in these cigarettes, I wonder? Okay. Are you happy, Chris, that we smoked a cigarette with you? Can we talk to you about anything else? Okay. I'm almost out of time, actually. So actually, no, I have a few. I have like half a minute or so. So let's quickly ask about some of the other characters. Can we ask Chris about Brent? What's he up to? Drinking, I bet. It's only 7 p.m. All right. Can we ask about who are the other characters? There was Jessica. I'm still upset over the time she left me for that other guy. Okay. Can we ask about Joe, the token black gentleman? I can't stand that guy ever since he ditched me and... What? I'm not sure if this is trying to imply what the wording implies. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just... Okay. Can we ask about Jay, who was the guy in the green shirt? Remember that time he wouldn't pick me up? I still haven't forgiven him. Pick you up? Okay. I'm out of time now, so I will go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.